Alright guys, I want to take a minute today. We're going to talk about the Muay Thai leg kick. Now, Muay Thai leg kick has kind of become famous in UFC, any sort of MMA type circles, because of its devastating ability to take out the guy's legs. You'll see as fights go on, round after round after round, after taking numerous hits, the target being that peroneal nerve, maybe about a fist above the knee. After taking numerous hits in there, the guy doesn't have the ability to move around quite as much. He doesn't have the ability to sprawl. He doesn't have the ability to actually pivot off of his legs because they basically become jello. The devastating effect of the Muay Thai leg kick is indisputable. I don't think you can actually argue it. However, I would argue its effectiveness in the midst of a street fight. I don't have 3, 4, 5 rounds to continue bashing this guy's legs to take his legs out of the fight. I have to be able to take him out of the fight immediately. So as we're sitting in here, the traditional Muay Thai leg kick, I rotate that front foot, I'm coming up and I'm looking to bring my leg down. I want that chopping motion coming on a downward angle, targeting that peroneal nerve. So I come up and I'm looking to drop it right into here. Now, in a street fight situation, like I said, you're not really it's not as practical to continue beating the crap out of this guy's legs. But I can use that leg kick to set up other things. So for instance, if I step in, I rotate that foot, I come in, as my foot goes to replant, now I have the ability to fire my left cross or jab, whatever the situation calls for. What we're looking for is we're looking to base our follow-up punch off of the rotation of our hip. So if I come in here, my hip is rotated this way, it naturally needs to now rotate back. However, what I want to propose to you today is how to set that leg kick up more devastating. It would be illegal in MMA type situations, but in a more devastating manner to end the fight quicker and to set you up to actually get in and get the clinch. So if he's set up in his stance, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to cut that angle on a 45 here so that my leg kick can pivot. And what I want you to see is I want you to see that instead of catching this leg on the side and buckling the knee this way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch that leg in the same height just above the knee. But what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to buckle that knee back. So as I step off, I'm looking to come in here and step that leg in. This does two things. Number one, if I'm in a fight situation and this guy's throwing punches, I can get offline and still be able to attack the legs. Number two, what I want to do is I want to actually break that knee backwards as much as possible. Catching that knee right in that soft meat area, but still close enough to the kneecap that I buckle his knee back, is going to cause issues with his ACL. You can actually hyperextend that knee back. So once again, we're set up in here, I step offline and I'm looking to come in, rotating my hips that same manner that I would in a traditional Muay Thai leg kick. I'm just going to cut that 45 to set it off. So I come in here, I fold that knee back. One other option that you have is that as I'm sitting here and I'm squared up on him, if I don't want to cut offline, I can come in and I can front kick that knee. So the same principle here or here will allow me to be able to fold that knee back. And one of the things I want you to see is when you look at his foot, if I fold that knee back, the weight naturally shifts to the heel. And we've talked about this before. When the weight is on the heel and not on the balls, he cannot press forward. It also means that he can't sprawl, which sets me up perfect for actually doing a clinch to be able to move into a takedown. So I set up here, I come in, I come off, and then I can come in for my takedown. Once again, I come in, I come off, and I come in for my takedown. Alright? All of this is being done on the shot in. If you guys have ever seen the old Hoist Gracie UFC 1-2, you'll know that he utilized this technique a lot to maintain distance, and then using that front kick to the knee to actually be able to hyperextend that knee back, put the weight on the heel so that the guy can't sprawl, allowed him the second that he needed to be able to get in, get the clinch, and then from there initiate the takedown. So wanted to give you guys something to think about this week. guys train hard.